Still struggling to fall asleep or waking up groggy no matter how many hours of sleep you get? You're not alone. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the top 5 ways that you can improve your sleep backed by science. You're going to want to hear what I have to say, so stick around. Hi everyone, I'm James from Sun Actualize, so let's hop right into it. Item number 1, control your light exposure. So light is one of the most important factors that influences your sleep hormones, like melatonin release. The more blue light exposure that you have late at night, the more that you are telling your body it is not time to be going to bed. So you're going to want to limit your exposure to things like electronics, tablets, televisions, phones, LEDs. So what should you do? Just don't use electronics 1 to 2 hours before sleep. That's the simplest solution. All right, sleep tip number 2, have a consistent sleep schedule. So one of the best things you can do is maintain the same wake up and go to bed times every day. The reason that this is important is that your body follows a natural circadian cycle, and it's going to want to release your melatonin at approximately the same time each night. When this happens, it's going to tell your body to go to sleep at that time. And if you're constantly changing and fluctuating when you're going to bed, your body's going to be thrown off and not exactly sure when to release melatonin. So the more consistent your sleep and wake times become, the more consistent your internal body can be at regulating your sleep patterns and hormones. And yes, this does include weekends, so you're going to want to stay within a 30-minute range even on weekends of your go-to-bed time. So that may take some adjusting. Ultimately though, I would recommend starting with your wake-up time and working backwards from there. A lot of times it's easier to push back your go-to-bed time, but if you know you have to be up at a certain time and work backwards from there, that will ultimately inform what time you need to be going to bed. All right, sleep tip number 3, build a consistent wind down routine. So ultimately going to bed is not an on and off switch. There's a period in time between which you need to essentially prepare your body for that sleep time. So you're going to make sure that you're decompressing from the day and taking the time to remove any anxiety or stress that you've built up throughout that day. Racing thoughts and high cortisol are huge reasons that people cannot get to bed when they're lying in bed. So you're going to want to make sure to take some time to decompress, to lower those stress and cortisol levels before you even attempt to try to go to sleep. So what are some good decompression activities? Stretching, journaling, meditation, having some calming music, gratitude exercises. All right, tip number 4, lower your CO2 levels in your bedroom. So one of the common factors that may be contributing to poor sleep is your air quality. And among different factors that could be impacting air quality include VOCs, but also carbon dioxide. CO2 builds up, and this could be impacting your body's ability to breathe in clean oxygen and relax appropriately. When CO2 levels hit above 1,000 parts per million, it's going to leave your body feeling more groggy and tired even if you are sleeping. So how can you fix this? So some good recommendations include getting a CO2 monitor, leaving your windows open, leaving your door slightly ajar, or even getting an air purifier to help continue to filter the air coming through your bedroom. All right, and finally, tip number 5, cool down your room. So the ideal sleep temperature is actually 68 degrees Fahrenheit. So you're going to want to get your bedroom sleep temperature as close to this as possible. The reason that this is important is that lower sleep temperatures promote deeper sleep. And the higher the temperature that you're sleeping in, the more likely you are to wake up and have those uncomfortable periods where you're not able to get back to sleep. During the night, your core body temperature actually drops 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's too warm, your body actually struggles to lower your body temperature, which results in more restlessness. Warm rooms, and especially those above 72 and heading to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, can result in significantly more restlessness and also not as much deep, high-quality sleep. So that's it for today's video. Great sleep isn't the result of luck, it's the result of making those small critical decisions around your sleep environment. If you found today's video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe so you can hear more videos just like it. I will see you next time.